Okay, let's see if the tractor's going to start. It should. And if it does, then I can put the jumpers away. Now what I want to do is get this piece of rubber, and kind of slide it in here a little bit. Oh, let me get this off here first. And then I gotta get my clamp. Through there. Alright, now, gotta go in for a minute. Gotta get this tightened. Alright, well, we're getting there. Let me move this ladder out of the way. Alright, now I'm going to be hopefully trying to work this real slow. I got to bring it up a little bit so I get that wood out of there. So if the straps hold up, which I'm thinking they will, this pole is going to bend a little bit. When it does, it's going to go like this up here. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to put all that extra support, because I was concerned about it snapping and breaking and whatever else. This will come undone once I undo the line down there, and it's only wrapped around here, so it'll come right off. And that's kind of helping with this. Okay, so that's kind of holding this up. This is holding that. So when I start bringing this up, that should fall, and we'll see. Now I got to bring it up as slow as I can without any jerks. And I got to do that before I even think about going forward. So in order to bring that up, I have to bring this down. And if you can see it or not, I don't know, but I'm tilting the bucket. Okay. We are off the ground. And I have a little bit of a bend, so we're going to see what happens. Alright, I'm going to get this up. All the way. Hold on. Okay. That's done. Now I don't see a reason for having this here right now, other than possibly, you know what, it may. No, you know what, I'll leave it right here for now, right above the radar arch, just in case I gotta set it down a little bit. Alright, right in the middle of bringing this, or not right in the middle, but making the moves. I got this free hanging right now. The pole has a little bend. I'm hoping that will straighten it out, because it's been sitting here because I had to change the battery. I do have to move forward more though. Doing it by hand. Alright, let's see where we are. No, not yet. Then I'm going to try to get it over here as well. A little bit more. Because I got to watch this. I gotta make sure, yeah, that should do it. I gotta make sure when I start bringing it up that before I hit that wire, I'm above these wires. So that's what we're looking to do at this point. So let's bring this down a little bit. Bring this up. If I get above those wires, I'm happy. Whoop. Okay, now I gotta tilt the bucket. Whoop. That's what I'm afraid of, all that rocking and rolling at this point. Whoop. Okay, now I should be able to go back. And again, I'm out on the seat. I'm working it by hand. It's nice to have the ability to do this. Not all tractors will let you do this. Okay, now let's see. Am I above it? Well, we'll see what happens here. I think I'm right at the line. Oh, I'm gonna come forward a little bit. Okay. Now let's tilt the bucket a little bit more. Now let's back it up a little bit. Make sure we're not on any wires or anything. I already have one here caught in the chain. And under the wheel. Alright. Okay, I can go backwards more. Now, if I hadn't did all this reinforcement, we wouldn't have made it this far. Okay, I want to make sure that that's far away from that. Okay, so now I should be able to get on the tractor and just pay attention to what I'm doing in the front. And that wire up there. I gotta bring it up and forward, up and forward. All this jarring would definitely have bent that pipe and that antenna off the end. I'm really happy that it's holding up so far. Once I get it, thing is not to rush it. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Start moving this way. There's a pole right there, and I'm going to try to get this on. Hopefully. We're on the pole. All right, we're getting there, guys. Now we'll go forward. And yet, got to keep it up because the bucket will end up driving it into the ground if it's too low. All right, see what I'm doing? This is not easy. That's why I had to make sure that was okay. Okay, now I'm going to walk the brake on here. Okay, am I on the pole? I'm on the pole. Good. Alright. Now, I want to try to have that get it attached so I can start to disconnect it. So how are we going to do this? I wonder. Kind of go up there and go through the city council. start using it a little bit. Support. All right, now we got most of that weight off of it, but the antenna connection is kind of high. Yeah, it's up there, see it? So that's probably, oof. That's high. So we're going to have a little bit of a problem with getting the wire on that, but I'm not taking it down again. So what I'm going to try to do now is get in here and see if I can let any of these down a little bit. Okay, this one's off. It's off. The green one is doing all the work. Okay, this antenna has to go up to that one. So let's see if I can get some of this loose enough. There we go. Good. Oh, good, good. All right. Sure, I think just about there. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, there is. That is still holding a little bit. And let's close this one up. So that one's still going to hold a little bit. So now, let's see what we can do with the red one. So far, I got slack on everything, but I'm still holding it. You're not seeing that, are you? I gotta tighten up my pants. I don't want to be on the ladder holding the pole and my pants fall down, because I won't be able to let go of the pole. What's more important? My dignity or the pole? The pole. strapped in. It's on the peg down here. Let's get all this crap off here, hopefully. And I'm thinking there should be enough to loosen these things. Okay, I should be able to back up. There we go, guys. It was a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience. Only because I wasn't sure if that support that I put up there and welded on was going to work or not. Okay, let me get the probably can just do this. I'm thinking anyway. I'm hoping. Now, where are you? Oh, let me get these off. I got these pieces of wire down here. Just keeping this thing from scooting around on the bottom too much. Yeah, so what I had done was, by putting this on here, I put this into the wood here, and the pole more or less rested right in there for me. And then I strapped it on the top. I put holes in the bottom of the wood just to get through there, just to keep her from sliding back and forth. This was kind of a who did it and ran, and then I put 2 screws in just to stop it from sliding up and down. And it seems to have done it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to just pull this off or not, but we'll see. Let's get these wires on wrapped. I should have just lift this, I'm thinking anyway. I'm thinking. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got one more up here. What about you? There. Now I can disassemble all that later at another time. So I'm going to leave the straps on the ground. I'm going to move the tractor. Now the only thing is trying to get up there. And if I have to, I can drill a couple holes through the pipe and put a couple of rebars through it so I can use it like a ladder. And I can just climb up it, I guess. Let's get all these out of the way. Now those wires that are right there with the orange strap, that strap is going to hold them up, and then the cordage that I was using to hold the pole, I'll go onto one of those clamps and I'll use that to tie to the pole, so these wires coming down the pole aren't just dangling, and we should be okay. Now this wire, the red one here, the red tape, is the one that's going to be hopefully going up to there. And I don't know, it's going to be close. But the hardest part, in my opinion, is over. So I'm going to start putting things away here. I'm going to leave those out for now. I'm not going to go nuts with them. Let me get the tape. I am going to have to come out here and put this, that's alright, if it goes down, it goes down. Them anymore. Alright, I am not going to pick any of this up. Screw it. I'll do it tomorrow. I will to get the wire up though, because I don't want the boys to get stuck on the wire. And look, just in case if there's anything here that they can get hurt on. I don't think there's anything there. This was the main concern. Now we're just going to hang that right here. There. This is okay like it is. I can put that back over there. I can bring these back in for now. Let me put them up here. There. Alright, so let's get this tractor kind of, oh, you know what I got to do? I got to put the other antenna up too. So let's get the tractor started. So hold on a minute. Because I want to put the backhoe down. Down with the hoe. Up with the bucket. More down with the hoe. Should have put the arm up first. Alright, so now let me get my reinforcer. Like I said earlier, over time, up on the ground, as the bucket will. That's why when I had everything on it, I had to keep a piece of wood under the bucket. We got that done. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I know it. Oh, you had to keep looking.
Ducking down and.
Oh, ducking.
Right, I poked my eye with one of those things sticking out.
Alright, I gotta move these real quick because I want to put this back up.
Come on, chubby buddy, let's go.
Alright, so now we should pull this antenna back up. Let me go over here, get this over here. Okay, I want to make sure there's nothing here that's going to get hung up on, but you shouldn't. Okay, I'll go down to the side of the house. Oh, I forgot to put a pulley up there. Ah, shit. Oh, screw it. You know, if I was still with the fire police, I probably could have had the ladder truck come over. put me up there so I can put the connection on it. Hurry up. I can't really tell. This is a tie down. Yeah, we went, every time I sort of do this, we went to, where the hell we go? Went to Plymouth, Massachusetts to look at the little rock down in the water. But anyway, we went to Plymouth, we went by boat. And there was another couple that went with us. The other couple, they weren't boaters at all. You know, they knew how to put it in gear. He had a pretty good idea how to, you know, dock it. But he really didn't know too much about boating. So coming back, we were going to stay in Point Judith for the night. Now we could have made it back because we were in Point Judith about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and from Point Judith to back to Brantford, a couple hours, you know. But you know, he was tired, she was tired. I don't mind, you know, so we docked for the night. The next morning, we're getting ready to go, and he jumps in the boat, and he's afraid the boat's going to run away from him, you know, when he's untying the boat from the dock. Yeah, and if the wind's blowing away from the dock, yeah, it could take you away. But, you know, that's why he's got his wife there. But neither one of them really knew anything, because there's ways around that, you know. So my wife said, I'll untie it. So they get on the boat, and she undoes the front. She comes to the back. Now you got to remember, he's got one of those twists on it, so it's got like a little lock, like I just did here. And as soon as she gets to the back and she bends down, he puts the boat in gear and puts pressure on the line, and now he's just making that little knot that's really not a knot, but he's making it tight to where you can't get it undone, you know, because he's afraid that the boat's going to float away. You know? So, you know, finally, you know, I told him, you know, stop. Put the boat in neutral, for crying out loud, you know, so that Darlene was able to untie the line from the dock. So, you know, I understand sometimes you think it's going to float away and you rush, you know, but, you know, sometimes you don't think straight when you're doing that kind of stuff. So pay attention. Watch the wind. Does it have to be? You know, how else would I do this? You know, you know, do I have to undo the back, or should I do the front last and do the back first? Okay, it's up. All the antennas are back in business. Okay, let me move the tractor. You know what? I want to turn this a little bit. So let me do that before I move the tractor. Hey, Nick. How you doing, Nick? How's my boy? How's my nose? My nose bump? Okay. Yeah. You're daddy's big boy. You're daddy's pal. Oh. Yeah. Are you allergic to my cologne? Are you allergic to my cologne? Yeah. Hey, Jem. How you doing? Oh, you got a ball? Yeah. Hey, bud. Yeah. Hey, bud.
He has a funny walk. I mean, he chugs along
Yeah.
like a truck.
I'm going to leave most of this out. If you just want to push it aside, that's up to you. But I'm not going to do anything else except,
He already claimed this as his own. He peed on
unless, the only thing I'm going to do right now is just kind of twist this, mix this pile up a little bit. And then I'm going to start shutting down.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that. You must put one of those plum plots, one of those plum apricot things in there.
I don't know.
You know,
The seed, maybe.
Huh? No,
No?
there's a hole.
Oh, yeah, because it was rotted.
And she saw it, she thought it was a ball, so she took it.
Oh. Well, it wasn't going to hurt her.
Huh?
But it wasn't going to hurt her.
No.
Hey, bud!
Except that, I know, except the pit. I mean, I didn't let her.
Yeah.
She didn't mind. She
Hey,
tried
Nick.
it, but then realized